What's up, everyone, and welcome to Guess That Tone number 7. This is the video series where I listen to your videos or your music, and from just listening I will guess what gear you were using in your video. Luis prepares all of these tracks for me before I sit down and do this, and I have no idea what's being used, but I'm gonna guess what you're using, and then I'm gonna rate your tone, and I will give you suggestions on how to maybe improve that tone if you want to improve your tone. I don't know. That's just a wild little guess right there. Anyways, I'm ready to go. Are you ready? Let's go. First one. Okay, I'm ready. Yeah. Oh, solar guitars. I love Louise. She always picks the solar videos. That's what I like. Okay, what's this? That sounds really good, actually. Thumbs up. That sounds really good. What is it? I see he has some gear up here on the side. What is that? He's using a microphone here, so I think it's he's probably miking a 4x12 right there. I can see it. So this is a real tone. He's not using any IRs or anything like that. So you know what? This type of sound kind of reminds me of an ENGL amplifier. Might be like an ENGL POWERBALL or something like that. Okay, let's go with that. It's an ENGL POWERBALL. Solar guitar, obviously, into an ENGL POWERBALL. The tone itself, solid 6 out of 10. Great tone. Okay, what is it? Solar A 1.6 limited edition, yes. TC Electronics Sentry. Aries Effect Savage Boost. Marshall Valve Estate 8100. Okay. ENGL 4x12. Oh, well, I got the cabinet sort of right, even though I said it was the ENGL POWERBALL. The cabinet was an ENGL. Close enough. 10 out of 10, Ola. If I were to mix this tone, I like that he's doing the stereo, so it's a lot easier for me to pinpoint what needs to be done with these guitars. But I would probably just work on the high mids a little bit, somewhere around, 4,000 probably. 4,000 is a problematic area for guitars, around 3.5 to 4,000 hertz. And but this might even be a little bit higher than that, maybe like 5,000 or 6,000. And you can dial that down a little bit, and I think you're gonna have a really smooth and sick tone right there. Well done, Useless Cow Productions. That's really good. Next. VANQUISHER. Oh, this is a Swedish band. They use solar guitars. Good job, Luis. She's just repping the solar artist right here. Okay. Shadows over Studio. Oh, I wish I could hear the tone more, but there's some guy singing. Fucking hell. It's really hard to hear. In this one you can hear the guitars are a little scratchy sounding. This is the 3.5 to 4,000 that I was talking about that you can lower, and you remove some of that pick scratchiness, that you hear. And we'll bring out some more mids into the guitar. This is really hard. I have no idea. I think the guitars are way too low in this mix. It's a cool song though. I'm gonna give it a guess. I can't really hear what's being used. I can barely hear that tone. So I'm just gonna guess. I think it's a solid 6 out of 10. I wish the guitars were louder on this so I can actually hear what was going on. But I think this is probably a MESA BOOGIE Mark 4 or something like that through MESA BOOGIE rectifier cabinet, 4x12, something like that. What was it? Let's check. ENGL POWERBALL. What the hell? That's what I guessed in the first one. ENGL XXL Pro Vintage 30 4x12 cabinet. Oh shit, okay. And guitars, solar, of course. Great job. It's really hard to hear that character when it's a scratchy guitar tone. This is something that's pretty common, and I know if you work around this area that I mentioned, you will get more of the low mids happening. And I'm a big fan of the low mids of the guitars being taking a lot of space, because it just sounds. That's where the evilness of guitar tone is. So that's where I would focus and try and remove some of that high end. You can boost some of the even higher end, you know, over 5,000 and up, as long as you do a cut or like a notch around the 3.5 or 4,000 like that. So there you go. Good job, guys. Thank you. Next! Damn. This is sick. Fuck yeah. You know he's whipping the cream right there. In the bucket. Holy shit. This is sick. Yes. That guitar tone is sick too. Damn. This is some really good music too. Shit, man. And this is also a member of mine, I think. I have the most awesome members. Okay, I must say, this solid 6 out of 10 tone. That's a sick ass tone right there. Okay. Just because it's a sick ass tone, I know it's a MESA BOOGIE dual rectifier. No doubt about it. Into MESA BOOGIE rectifier 4x12. Have you noticed a pattern here with my guesses that it's pretty common that I guess rectifier and rectifier 4x12? Well, it's because it's pretty common among people. And when it sounds good, it's usually a rectifier. So what was it? MESA BOOGIE Mark V. It's, I must say, pretty close though, but this is a sick tone. Regarding the tone, like if I would do something with this mix, it would be working like a really, I'm just a big fan of really heavy distorted bass. And right here, I think that could like, it could just have made everything a lot more evil. I mean, that's just my perspective on a mix right there. I know a lot of people don't use this because they don't like the way how heavy distortion bass takes a lot of room in the mix, but I'm a big fan of that. So that's what I would wanted to have in this, but I think it sounds kick-ass like it is right there. So well done. Well done. Really good. And that was it for this Guess That Tone. If you have any tones that you wish that I would guess, post them in the comment section of this video. And please try to give me amplifiers and, you know, real amplifiers and not too many of the Axe effects or null DSPs or Kempers and all that. Because it's just a lot more fun when it's the real thing and pedals and all that. That's just my little request right there. If you enjoyed this video, please put a thumbs up. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Old Englund. 10 out of 10.